Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd. We are just going to jump right in here, Libra, and we are going to see what is going on for you at this time. Crazy. I'm pretty sure you had this card in the last reading I did for you, this To Be Fair card. That is like your card in this deck. So let's see what is going on for you at this time. For some of you, we have this eclipse coming up. I'm doing this video on the 27th, and on the 30th, we have an eclipse. And what I would say is that you have the Four of Pentacles, the Devil, in your first row. It's like you could be wanting answers for something, I just feel it would be better for, I'm not saying that you have to, but again, I don't think tarot should tell you what to do, but I do feel it would be better just to release a situation where you are asking why something happened. It's like sometimes I just don't think we're meant to know the answer, or just, do we really want to know the answer? I would say if you're dealing with a toxic breakup, it's like, do you really want to know that your ex, cheated on you with your mom, cousin, uncle, and best friend? You probably don't want to know that, right? So sometimes I think it's better that we don't know. And I think this reading is really kind of pointing that direction. You have the Four of Pentacles, which is like holding on too tightly to something. The Nine of Pentacles, which you have right here as well, is kind of like a card of self-confidence and believing in yourself and, having high self-esteem. It's like, I'm not saying that you have low self-esteem, but I do feel like when we worry too much about like why someone left us or why someone did something to us, that is low self-esteem. And I just feel this reading is asking you to believe in yourself more. Again, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So that's what I feel like is going on here in this first row for some of you. For others, again, it doesn't have to be love. It could be some other situation, like a business or work situation. And it's like, again, sometimes I think we hold on too tightly to what we don't have, and we're not opening up to something over here that we could have. So it's like by holding on to something, we're not leaving our hands empty to grab onto something new. And that's what I feel like is kind of going on here, like I said. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. The Devil, these people, the chains that are around their necks are meant to look very loose. They're meant to look like they could easily be removed from around their neck. And that's the whole point of the Devil, is that they could easily remove those chains, but they feel trapped because of whatever. So I do feel it is one of those times where it would be a good time to release yourself from a situation that is toxic. For others, it could be anything. It could be like diet, exercise, needing to exercise. It could be, it could be anything. Take it how it resonates, But if there's something that you feel is toxic, or if there's something that you feel is controlling you, I feel now would be a good time to get rid of it. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles. She has a lot of self-esteem. She believes in herself. She's very confident. She knows how much to give to any situation that enters into her life as well. She has 3 pentacles on this side, 6 pentacles over here. And it represents the fact that she always keeps enough for herself, and she's willing to give 3 pentacles worth. Doesn't have to be money. Could be like time, effort, energy, any of those things. She's willing to give that much to any situation. And I do feel that for you here, where it's kind of like saying you're willing to give a certain amount to situations in your life, and that's exactly what I feel like you should be doing. It's also a card of training something. She has that falcon right here on her hand, and there's a glove on, and it kind of represents training her focus. But I kind of feel like you are training yourself out of something or into something good, and I like where this is going, Libra. You have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, again, about holding on too tightly onto something. It's like you might feel like it's bringing you stability, but again, I feel like it's kind of, I almost feel like this reading is saying, again, exactly what I said. It's like by holding on to something, you're keeping your hands tied up when your hands could be grabbing onto something new. I don't know. The messages I get are the messages I get, right? And that's how I feel about your reading. Your hands need to be free so that you can grab onto something much better. You have this To Be Fair card, which again is like your card. It's like the Justice card. You have the Justice card right here, Libra, which is you showing up here. So you're showing up in a strong position. I feel like you're showing up in a position of power and strength. in this reading. I feel like there's a lot of abundance in this reading as well. I really like this reading for you in general. And so I feel like there's a lot of good stuff. But I feel like this card is reminding you of your kind of like Libra nature. I feel like it's reminding you of your ability to look at a situation and understand how much effort, Nine of Pentacles, you can put into it without actually needing to, experience it first. I feel like you can maybe look at any situation, love, business, money, spirituality, health, whatever it is you're trying to improve. I feel like you can look at it and say, how much do I need to put into this? How much energy do I need to give this to make it worth it? And that's what the Justice card is all about. And that's what I feel like that To Be Fair card is saying. You have the Justice card, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I'm telling you right now, I feel like this person is exactly the same. If you were dealing with an inconsistent person, this person, they cannot tie their shoes in the morning. I'm telling you right now. They probably have Velcro shoes, right? Or maybe their shoes are pre-tied, or they have those little curly shoelaces that kind of are, you just pull them and they're tight, right? So I feel like this is a person that doesn't know their ass from their elbow, right, Libra? So I would be careful of this person for sure, if it's a person that's in your life. For others, I would be very careful of inconsistent situations in general. Anything that just seems like, I just have weird things popping into my head. I'm trying to come up with a good example, but it's like, I don't know if you've ever had a job where it's like, the person's like, oh, we're going to pay you next week because we can't pay you this week. Like, if you're getting into these like weird situations that just don't feel right, I really feel this reading is asking you to pay attention to your feelings. Because again, with that Justice card, I feel like you're very good at judging situations right now, and I really feel you need to trust your Libra nature. I also feel like you need to trust your feelings. Queen of Cups. She is your center card here. The middle card is the most important card in the 9-card spread when I do these 9-card spreads, and she really values her feelings. I always say that cup, it doesn't really look like a cup, it looks like a trophy. So she really values how she feels about situations. She really values how she feels things are going to go, or her feelings about anything, a person, a situation, whatever. And I really feel you need to value your feelings, because that's going to be the best thing for you this week. You have this Peace card at the end. And again, I feel this is saying be at peace. It's like there is a lot of peace available to you, but it's going to be because you are not getting involved in tricky situations with that Knight of Wands. I am not feeling anything about that Knight of Wands other than tricky energy, something that just wants to waste your time. So again, take it how it resonates. Doesn't have to be a person, but I would be careful of any situations trying to waste your mind, waste your mind. Definitely, that was not a mistake, I don't think. The mind word, waste your mind space, your brain space, your energy, anything, right? I feel like you need to be at peace. You have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like what you don't see is what's coming in for you. Two of Swords, she needs to see this new island behind her. I always say she is sitting where she has always been. She has those swords. She's trying to protect her heart. Just like the Four of Pentacles going in this direction, this Four of Pentacles to the, this diagonal, he's got that pentacle over his heart. So she's trying to protect her heart. But if she took her blindfold off, she could see that she could easily walk over to that new island. The Two of Swords is about compromise and other things as well. It's kind of funny because I never use the traditional meaning for the Two of Swords. There is a way to read tarot where every single two is positive. There are many tarot readers that consider every single two in the tarot to be positive. And I wouldn't say that she's necessarily positive or negative, but I do feel that she asks us to go towards something new. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, a card of quality work, also a card of teamwork. This lady here, she has these polka dots on her cloak, and polka dots in the tarot represent needing to have more fun, needing to enjoy yourself, needing to kind of do things that bring more fun into your life. And I feel that would be a good idea. But the Three of Pentacles is about like quality work. You also have the Knight of Swords. And I feel the Knight of Swords is saying, like, don't force anything to happen this week. The Knight of Swords can be an energy of being too hasty. I feel like you're saying it's like a good allowing week for you, Libra. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Emperor. Definitely could be an Aries. I'm pretty sure in every single reading I've done for you for the past few weeks, it's been an Aries that is showing up. Could be a person who has a lot of Aries in their chart as well. For others, I just feel this is a controlling situation. The Emperor is something that could be controlling you, and it could be anything. Like I said, whatever it is that you're holding on to. I feel like it's a hard time because, I've said this to a bunch of other signs. I do feel that a lot of us are holding on to something that is providing something to us to, to a certain extent, We all could be holding on to a job, for example, or a business, or a relationship. It's almost like these things are providing things to us, like I said, but maybe not, I feel like they are, but we're missing out on so much more. Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. This is all you need to focus on is yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of your environment as well. There's a snail here, and the snails wear their homes on their back. It's about surrounding yourself in changing your environment, right, to make it an environment of success. The Ace of Cups, I feel, is your emotions overflowing. I feel it's saying, like, paying attention to things that surround you and surrounding yourself with positive things is going to be a good thing. With the Devil, you have the King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign coming in for you, but the King of Pentacles is a card of convention. It's a card of the way things have always been done. And it just says you need to do things differently. It's crazy. I just said to another sign, I don't remember who, that I'm going to be doing like a live this week, I hope. The internet, I'm traveling right now. The internet here kind of sucks. So I'm hoping that I'm going to do a live. And I should be fine. I should be able to do it. And the live is going to be all about the eclipse. And I feel like we're all being asked to kind of move away from King of Pentacles energy. Like King of Pentacles, there's nothing wrong with the King of Pentacles. What he does works, but it's just like the same, everybody's doing the same thing. I think the universe is trying to get everyone to realize that we are individuals. We are here to create our own reality, and whatever that means for you. And we don't have to do things the same way that everybody else has done them. We've all, I think as a society, we've turned into like, corporate drones or whatever, where it's like we get in the car, go to a job that we all don't like, and we suffer there all day, and we get told what to do by a person who, doesn't know their ass from their elbow, right? Our bosses. And so it's like I feel we're in this time where we're breaking out of that, and the King of Pentacles definitely reminds me of that energy because, again, not a bad card. It's like it works, kind of. It's like if you have a job, you're going to get money, you're going to get paid for the most part, but is it the best way to do things? For some people, yes, but maybe for you, no. And I feel that this reading is reminding you that what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for you. Justice card, you have the High Priestess. Both cards represent neutral energy in the tarot. The High Priestess, she sees the beginning, middle, and end of all situations. She knows how things are going to go before they happen. Justice is about weighing your options and making a decision based off of, the truth, And so I feel like that's what this is saying. Make all decisions based off of the truth. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Justice card. Again, just basically the universe saying I meant what I said. Whenever a card repeats itself, to me, it's just like the universe saying I meant what I said. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords. You see this clearly. I feel like you see very clearly that someone is a bobblehead. I feel like you see very clearly that this person is no good if it's a person. For others, I feel like you see that you need to get out of a situation. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Death card. There's the change right there. It's like, I feel like you don't have to anything to happen. And this reading is encouraging that, I believe. Sometimes we think like, oh, I need money. I have to work hard, right? That's the first thing that most people say. It's like, well, what if you don't have to work hard? There are plenty of people that have won money. There are plenty of people. I used to have a friend. Her mom used to play bingo. Her mom used to win bingo like every single, literally the luckiest person I ever met, right? This woman, she always was winning bingo. She would always win at the casino. She was always winning money. It's crazy. I've never met anyone like it. But I think, there's something about her. Like she was a lucky person. But I think that it was because she believed that she was lucky, right? And so it's like things just came easily to her. I've met many people in my life as well where it's like things just easily come to them. I'm a neurotic Pisces, so it's like that. It's one of those things I had to learn because I always used to make things much more difficult than they need to be, right? So it's like I tried to absorb the energy from those people and figure out like what is it that and I really think it's just believing. And that's what I feel like this is saying. It's just believing that things can easily come for you, that you don't need to like force anything to happen. Knight of Swords, he's like trying to force things to happen. Three of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of opportunity at this time. I'll tell you what. Ace of Pentacles has come up for almost everyone. Almost every single sign for the past few weeks has been getting multiple aces. I've never seen a time like this. No joke. Where, I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, you know. I've never had a time where so many aces come up in readings. It's crazy to me. I love it. I think it's good because it's like we're entering into this new beginning where there could be a lot of abundance, success, pretty much everything. I like it. And with the Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, I'm laughing because everybody's had the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands like coming to the end of a difficult journey. He's carrying those 10 wands normally, and he's about to put those wands down. To me, the Ten of Wands is a good card because the wands that he's about to put down, they represent a harvest. He has worked to collect those wands for a reason. So I do feel there's like a harvest coming in for you here, Libra. A lot of success. I definitely like this reading for you. I feel like there's some things to let go of, like, past people or a situation that's just a mess in general. But I love this. So thank you for being here, Libra. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.